Hey, welcome to the show. What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. It is a beautiful Tuesday here in Colorado. It was sunny with a little bit of rain, but it was pretty nice. Pretty nice day. But anyway, we are in day 4 of bomb Iran. 'Cause Israel can. Will the U.S. stop it? No, 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 we won't. Because we have the Epstein cover up ensuing. Because Epstein worked with Mossad and British intelligence to blackmail a lot of moguls in US related assets that are now sworn to protect Israel along with all of Trump's friends. All the Epstein men have come to the table and decided to throw the chessboard in the air and go after Iran. And that is what we're going with right now. And Rubio said the loud part out loud. Israel attacked first, so we had to jump in. During peace negotiations, the wizard had to start dropping bombs, and the president of Israel, Netanyahu, had to get on a plane and fly out to Germany. Couldn't even stand with his people. I myself am Jewish, German, Russian. So I got Jewish heritage, but we're families came from Russia into Germany and snuck out during World War I to the United States. But if you look at my relatives, they all have the hair and the curly hair and the hat and so on and so forth. But I don't practice. I'm not a practicing Jew. But it is sad that this country is causing so much turmoil in the Middle East. It has. It's basically a British holdout to start as much trouble as possible. And that is what we're seeing. That is what we have been seeing. Israel, from its inception, has been a juggernaut there, just stirring up as much trouble as possible. And now they're invading Lebanon. They're doing a ground invasion into Lebanon while they're getting pummeled by drones and missiles. Make that make sense. And I'm not sure if Netanyahu is still in Germany, but he's up there saying Trump is the most powerful person. He didn't tell me to do anything. It's such a joke, and they're saying that Iran is gonna make missiles that are gonna hit the United States, and they're basically treating the American people like a bunch of children, as they usually do. As they usually do. And the oil market is literally on fire. And all of our Gulf friends can't show up to tea time because they're on fire. Their refineries are on fire. Their fields are on fire. And it's just a mess. And now we have Poland talking about getting a nuclear bomb because they're afraid of the boogeyman, Russia. When as soon as this war in Russia's over, they're going to be on speed dial trying to get oil from Russia. Like, oh, we need a nuke because it's going to... No, it's not. No, it's not. Calm down, Poland. As you know, it's just a meat grinder that you're fueling the fire because you are the neighboring country where all the trains go through straight into the Ukraine. You are the staging point for the Ukraine war. That is what Poland is. And they are a very, very strong military country. Which is fine. They're a part of NATO, but for criminy sake, what do you need a nuke for, Poland? Wow. What do you need a nuke for? We're afraid. No, why are you afraid of Russia? You have an entire country separating you. It's just this endless stupid flex. It's like a 16-year-old that thinks they need a brand new BMW when they need to just go and get life and work skills. You don't need a brand new BMW because the second someone sees you roll up in it, they're gonna freaking laugh at you. Like, what are you doing with that? And it's like Poland. Like, what are you doing with a nuke? You're you're a part of NATO. You're protected. Don't worry. Like like what do you need that for? Like, wow. It's the exact same equivalent. It's like a 16-year-old with a brand new Beamer or a brand new Corvette or some fancy ridiculous car that obviously they can't afford, unless they hit the crypto jackpot or so on and so forth. But most of them can't afford it, and you see them and you're just looking at them like, yeah, it's pretty sad. It's like $50,000 just driving down the road for no apparent reason. But anyway, that is the state. We have endless bombs, endless shipping stuck. All these ships stuck in the Mediterranean and in the Gulf. They're all stuck here, and they're all scared. They're stuck on this side. They're stuck on this side. Let's see. Global shipping. Tracking. Let's see. Their tracking number. Now I want to track a package. There ain't traffic. There we go. That is what I want. So these are all the ships. It is straight up Captain Sano over here. So you have all these ships. This is a tanker. Let's see. We got another tanker. We have vessel details, cargo. We have another cargo ship. What's this? It is Bandar. Container ship. Let's see what we got here. What's over here? Another tanker. Here's all the ones that are just waiting to go out. But as you can see, yeah, this is got tugboat over there. Another tanker. Huge container ship. Tanker. But as you can see, nobody's flowing. Nobody's flowing because everybody's scarred. And if I was on a tanker, I'd be scarred too. I'd be like, I'm so scarred. And what we got here? Passenger going back and forth. A passenger. Passenger ship. Must be like a trolley going back and forth. Yeah, it's just a trolley going back and forth. But as you can see, it is completely clear right here. No ships in or out. And you have all these tankers, they're just chilling. What's this? Crude tankers. So you have all of these ships just stuck. And all of their insurance premiums are just going through the roof. Look at this. This is like a freaking parking lot, people. Wow. Look at all these ships. There's like so many ships here. Yes, this is like an oil tanker parking lot. Oil tanker parking lot. But nothing going through. And that is the juggernaut that is pissing off China. It's pissing off India. Russia's just sitting back and saying, hey, who wants to make a deal here? And it's pissing off all these European countries, but Oh well. What you gonna do when you have a little country that starts all the wars? Starts all the wars. What you gonna do? Yeah, you're just gonna pat him on the back and say, "Good job. Thanks for starting this huge war. Thank you." What's this? Tanker. That is 6 minutes ago. It is some huge ships. Huge ships going through the Suez Canal. Four minutes ago. Look at the size of these ships. They're like so big. Yeah, this is this is the world's lifeline. This goes from cargo to train. Look at all these ships. Isn't that amazing? And then you turn on the air traffic. Flights. Flight tracking. Let's see. Flight tracking status. I want to search flights. Track a real-time map. Alright, so it's a little late. So we got less planes in the sky. I don't want to pay for anything. But we have less planes in the sky. But if you look at this, and then you put this in this side by side, isn't that amazing? Isn't that just bananas? That is just bananas. What are some of these planes? Let's click on one. This is enter air. Let's see if we can find a military. Ooh, that's pretty. There is a military. So you have all reconnaissance. Photo wanted to appear. Private owner. I bet they're starting to land these planes to get the people out. There's been a lot of planes that have been just getting people out. Because there's a lot of people that are stuck here. And apparently the airfare is out of control. It is on fire. But yeah, just looking at this. Qatar flight. American. But yeah, just look at the shipping in the flights. That is it's the world trade, man. It's like so cool. It's like the coolest thing to look at the world trade in like real time. It's like so cool. Never allow. You're not gonna show my location. But yes, this is it's the world trade, and it is all dependent on these shippings. All of this relies. I almost got it perfect. All of this relies on this little strait right here. On this little thing right here. All of this, everything that you see in the air, somehow relates back to right here. And that is the problem. And that could be what either prolongs this war or keeps the war going. It's the same thing. This is what either stops the war, everybody cries uncle, or it's what keeps it going. And we're talking, The U.S. is now talking about escorting ships through the strait. That would be a logistical nightmare. That would be like playing Battleship. It's like they're like, okay, we can see the naval ship right there. Let's just light it up. Let's launch 100 drones at it at once and see what it can catch. But they're gonna try it. They're gonna put U.S. military boats through this firing squad right here, and then for some gosh darn reason, these tanker companies are going to go along with it and just go on to get along without thinking that they're going to be lit up by drones. Or what Iran could do is just let the military ship just chill and just blow up the tanker. Like, okay, cool, you got a military ship out there. We'll just blow up the tanker behind it. We'll just sink enough ships to basically flood it. What is the depth of the Strait of Hormuz? Okay, we got 60 to 2 to 300 feet. Through as much domain width, while the reports indicate the port strait can expect 200 meters, at least 600 feet. Generally considered relatively shallow water land to remain navigable for oil tankers. So if you stack enough ships down there, if you sink enough ships, it's only 600 feet. How tall is an oil tanker? So an oil tanker from the bottom of the hull is 200 feet. How deep is an oil tanker fully loaded? Standard are usually filled. I typed it wrong. How deep can a oil tanker fully loaded? Tanker fully loaded. All right, so it goes about 60 to 80 feet. So yeah, if they're 200 feet tall, and if you sink two of them on top of each other, 2 to 3 of them, which would not be hard in a particular area, that thing's stacked like a brick crap house. Think of that. You get 3 ships sunk, nobody's crossing, and nobody's going to be able to get the ships out because they're under constant barrage, not mirage. Ooh, it's disappearing. Barrages from drones and missiles. It's we're gonna it's gonna be like duck hunt without the dog. It's gonna be like fish in the barrel. Like, okay, here comes the ships. They're firing at us. All right, get our heads down. Okay, launch the drones. Nothing but the facts, ma'am. Nothing but the facts. So this makes this possible, folks. And we live in a silly world ran by very disgusting and sick PDFs. Very sick and disgusting people that are trying to cover for their crimes. She officially announced that over 10 oil tankers have been struck and caught fire in the Strait of Hormuz after ignoring a newly declared no passing warning. Two drone attacks U.S. base in Carney implore all parties, including U.S. and Israel, to respect the rules of international engagement. You be a gentleman. Shut up. You. This is a carnival. What do we got here? Received reported incident. Airborne's master report, a vessel being struck by an unknown projectile causing damage to steel plating. There has been no fire or water intake. All crew reported safe. That's great. Thank God. Don't want anybody to lose their lives for these PDFs. But unfortunately, we have to light the entire country on fire. And countries on fire. But I'm not going to go through the explosions or the news by news. It's just a waste of time. It's just an endless 24-hour, 7-day, probably a week engagement that is not going to slow down. And we're going to see a lot of people die in the name of this guy. See a lot of people die in the name of this guy to protect his friends. Friends like these, man. Friends like these. And that's the truth. That is the gosh darn truth. And there's a better way of doing this. And we're talking about having Kurds go in there with guns and yell Allah Akbar, and they're gonna take down the 1 million man military force of the Iranian army, and then the 90 million pissed off people who live in that country. They're all just gonna bow down to the Kurdish freedom fighters, the ISIS of the world, and so on and so forth. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up this video. Have a wonderful night. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Okay, bye.